Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ecstatic Dies A Lot, where Ecstatic may or may not die a lot. We're gonna play some more Alan Wake 2. I have no fucking clue what's going on. Well, welcome in, Sen. You still haven't seen the last VOD, but you suspect it wouldn't make you any less confused. Yeah, me either. And I'm actually, playing the fucking game. I apologize. Oh. So, yeah, I don't know what we're doing. We did a bunch of stuff, I think. Or we didn't. I know I avoided the main story as best I could. Because, That's a conversation I kind of want to share, but I'm not sure it should. I should, because it's kind of gone off the rails a little bit. And it's definitely not PG. So, we were doing stuff. No idea what we were doing. Okay, that's for later. Why are you telling? We have so many questions still. I mean, look at this. How do we stop the story? We don't know yet. The clicker, the presence there. There's so much shit. Because I know we were working on nursery rhymes, but I can't get to the rest of these without the bolt cutters. Can't get to the rest of the wateries either, I don't think. So I don't know. That's a Discord conversation. Yeah. Yeah, it started, funny enough, which was I sent a text this morning. I said, "Today I will be flirting telepathically. So any spicy thoughts you may have, they're from me. You're welcome." And it just kind of went from there. And one of the other very innocent, responses was, "Well, I'm really thinking about you." I said, "I think your telepathy's broken because I'm not getting anything." But, Okay, moving on. I keep pushing that button. It does not do what I think it does, but I'm not sure what I think it's supposed to do. That's the other thing. It's like, what is it? I keep pushing that button. Why? What does it do
Always dreamed of seeing you
in whatever game I think I'm playing?
Poor thing.
I like that. There's Discord conversations, and there's stream conversations. Sometimes they overlap. I talked to my leasing office not yesterday, Friday, because the scotch is supposed to arrive on Monday, and it requires a signature.
Just the humming of a certain neighbor of mine. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
Sorry?
With no sense of up or down.
She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere.
Well, that was disturbing. But it requires a signature, and I have an appointment tomorrow. So, yeah. I had to ask,
Need to find the key.
the ladies at the office if one of them would sign for me. I'm so excited, though. And that might be my appointment. So are they confirming or canceling? Confirming. Okay. So I remember we went through this place before, or last time we went through here. because I made mention of that door, which we saw in Control. And obviously I pulled out drawers. Looking for shit. Cynthia in the last one, that was the lady obsessed with the lights. And Gail. So, where were we going then? Find Tor, talk to Rose. Tor's missing. His room was torn up, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and I didn't do it. And then we talked to Odin. Nugget! Stop it. Talk to Rose.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
No,
I'm
not
gonna
the
need you to unlock the door. This is
That's in
FBI
February.
business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
Watch out. For puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
Oh, shit. Wrong button. I think we came in here too, because there was nursery rhymes somewhere. I don't know if I want to go in there yet. I need the bolt cutters, so I have to go in there. Awesome. There's a map. It's a map, it's a map, it's a map. Let's take a look, shall we? Reception. Stuff. Do we want to go to the computer? Obviously. Dispensary. How much you want to bet that's the overlap?
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
That sounds like Tor, actually.
It's Saga Anderson.
Of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. It's a security room. Exam room 2. So far nothing. Which means the jump scare is gonna be just great today. I won't be dying, so let's just count the jump scares today. I should tell you about the one I got yesterday. And I wasn't playing video games. It was great. So, jump scare, right? I was barely out of bed. Hadn't even put my contacts in yet. When a friend messages, says they're like right around the corner, can they stop by? Okay, sure. So I'm rushing around trying to make myself at least a little presentable. And okay, that's the right button. Good to know. Tor?
He's hurt pretty bad, but he tore off his bandages. Why?
So
Tor was here.
we could find him? Blood trail, Rose and me found. Mr. Anderson knocked out on the floor by the phone, burns on hand, cut on head. Was out cold, brought him here. Been acting strange all week. Now, my building is locked. So, I had to go out to let them in. Well, I open my front door and there they're standing, and I jump and I shriek and they slam the door. I startled them as much as they startled me. Turns out, one of my upstairs neighbors let them in.
Must be locked from the other side.
So that was fun. And what does the page say?
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask.
Yeah.
Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song, a gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards,
I swear that probably
it was
took
too
5
late.
years off my
Tor swung
life.
his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop at this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
we heard this one because I was talking about how Barry had done that. Because they'd been in the wellness center when it was under the care of the doctor, the very bad man. And
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what?
himself?
Is he turning into a Taken?
No. Oh, hey, we got more. Alright, what we got? Got a manuscript page.
Tor is being targeted. He needs help.
We're getting there, sweetheart. Well, he's not in his bed where he's supposed to be. Alright. Grammar public service announcement of the day. So many people get and me and I mixed up. There's a simple rule. Make it about you and see if the sentence works. It's not give it to I, so it's give it them and me. It's not me went out. So it's they and I went out. I only said that because the game got it wrong a bit earlier. Sin. Really? Okay. Bandages. He's leaving you a trail, honey. May have gotten turned that around. Maybe going the wrong way.
Bridget up, baby! Hold up!
Tor, wait! It's me!
So that room's locked. Oh. This way. Okay. Safer. That's good. That's real good. I like that. Why, yes. Yes, I will. It's your job to notice. Alright. So while we're safe for just a minute here. that? Oh, shotgun ammo. Don't really need it. It's fine. So I've cleared everything thus far. Time to go to the rehab room. That doesn't sound good. Wait, I forgot about the container. Med pack that I can't carry. It's fine. Alright. I can hear those sounds, man. No. I know Tor went that way. Oh, shit! Oh, motherfucker! Oh, God. I hit the button and turned off my flashlight. There we go. I told you. God damn. That stall was locked.
A security computer.
Fifth is a full moon. 19th is a new moon. get? Acceptance letter arrived. I'm one of the gang now. To Svindanya? Danya? Yeah, Svidanya. To the boy. Old Vlad, hello to the exciting new man about town, Vlad. I will buy vodka and herring to celebrate. This month everything will change. Maybe August. I had to take care of the dead raccoon over by the bunker. Smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover. You've been accepted into the prestigious ranks of the most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause and be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon, as is tradition.
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
The day after the next new moon. It's a new moon. Is that the 17th? First try. Unlock.
And the doors are open.
Yay. Alright, I do not need to remind you that Tor and Odin would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder. Why did you take the doorknob to my personal room? I'm sick of old people tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go on a deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. I'm a little doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the greet inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. Sounds like a vase.
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Working on it, sweetheart. Working on it. Let's go.
This door needs a knob.
So... cult storms the lodge. Awesome. Why can't I have it? Oh, okay.
On greener pastures now.
I've never heard as a dinner table being described like that.
Shouldn't spend time on old questions. Doesn't make sense.
Ah.
Ilmo was nervous. His palms were clammy. He lowered his phone. Mulligan isn't picking up. Yako shook his head, pointed at his own phone. Same with Thornton. Ilmo didn't like it. No one was answering the phone at the workshop in Watery either. Something was up. It had to be the writer. Had to be. The Koskela brothers were crouching in the bushes across from the Elderwood Palace Lodge, its light shining in the night. They couldn't wait any longer. The brothers knew Saga was in Watery visiting her trailer. Going now was their only chance to do this without hurting her. Ilmo stood up and a crowd of deer masks looked his way. Okay, this is it. The writer is the target. Take him down and it's all over. Only shoot the Fed if you have to. This is our big moment. We watch in the night. The crowd murmured the chant back to him. Ilmo turned his face to the hotel. He could see Saga's partner in the window. Ilmo slapped his brother on the shoulder. The brothers donned their masks. The cult of the tree was ready.
Well, good for them. Good for them.
Nah. No.
No. Let's look at this. No, that's not right. No. What do you think I'm doing? No? Okay. Maybe we're just not there yet. Right. Nothing new. Okay. Thought there might be, considering, Tor's acting all, crazy pants. Right, I need to... this button? Yes, this button. Okay, so... It's still telling me my inventory is full. What do you mean? What do you mean? You take up 4 fucking slots. You better be one badass firearm. I have Pitbull in my head. Awesome. Alright, cool. Moving on. I would much prefer a semi-auto rifle, but I'm not gonna like shake a stick at. Ooh, we gotta go check out that room. What's that? Oh, and we need to save too. So we need to go out the door, hang a right. Got it. Puddles. Violent outbursts resulting from rapid onset dementia should be restrained whenever possible until a dosage can be found that impedes his aggression. Well, that's fun. Not at all. Not at all.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
He said into the darkness. And the thing that popped into my mind was the music to the Dragon Age Inquisition release video. It was amazing for the time, and I highly recommend you watch it, even if you've never played DAI, because it was really well done. The music was fantastic, suited the animations perfectly. It was fire. And I would definitely, I think it was Flynn's Arcade that did it. I think. It's been a minute since I have listened to it and watched the video. But he said that, and because I'm medicated, that is where my mind went, and thinking about it now, it's the bomb. So I had to share that. Check it out. I'm trying to get comfortable, and I'm just not. Wait, didn't I pick up stuff for that? Awesome. Okay. Now we can do this thing. So we're in the dispensary. Go out, hang a left, and then a right. And straight on through. Okay. gonna get me again, and it's gonna be so bad. Again.
Shit!
A black hole! What's happening? A lot of tourists this year!
That's one way to light them up.
Top 100 Americans fall down! Inside out!
Jesus Christ.
The fuck was... That's fucked up. That's what that was.
Need to catch up with Tor.
That didn't hit me quite as hard as I was expecting. So maybe we're doing okay. Lost and found. Mittens, homemade, notebook full of daily meal plans, nice fountain pen, antique haircut. Very pretty. Inquiries to your friend Rose. Box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. You really should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it for me whenever you can. I bought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. Okay. Not worried about it though. Shit, where did I come in? I think this is the way I'm supposed to go.
This must have been Tor's.
Oh, fuck! I had to go and say something. And now Chicago's in my head. Why is it glub glubbing? Where am I going? Okay.
person, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tar, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go! Tar!
There's the overlap.
Damn.
Well, shoot. That's her answer to that. Well, shoot. That woman. I need the bolt cutters.
I need bolt cutters.
Why do I still have a doorknob? I shouldn't still have a doorknob. I used the doorknob. What's this? Ooh. Oh, we're gonna have to find somewhere safe to actually watch and listen to that one. That's the story behind how Odin lost his eye. Oh, hey, look. Oh. Mm-hmm. Definite Resident Evil vibes. Okay. Fucking bitch. Oh my god. Five more fuses, many more crappy old equipment. Keeps blowing up. Good to know. Various struggles with arthritis. Very sad for Barry. But I feel his pain.
Can't be opened on this side.
Fine. Be that way. I don't care. Okay. So we're safe. Now we can do the thing. This thing.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
I can definitely see that.
It's 1988. A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful. Something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral, shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye.
Well.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
Cynthia and Tor. Huh. Obviously, it's not. Okay. Alright, so. From here. The laundry room's closed.
I can't get through this.
Half expect to see Artie. Can I just have the bolt cutters so I can avoid the main story? Please? Spare fuses now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. Awesome Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, Barbara Jagger. Compared to Stanley Kubrick. Okay. And Ingmar Bergman. Tom the Poet. Ocean View Hotel. Also points at fucking Control.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Scratch. Well, that's fun.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Oh, good. Two 7-3. Don't need it. Right. I'm lost. There it is. Okay, we have a fuse.
A fuse.
Great.
Could come in handy.
Yeah, because I'm guessing
doesn't budge.
That's right. Got the fuse, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Oh, shit. Might not be quite so confused anymore. That's where I need to get out. I just went in a big circle. Ooh.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold
How's
the
your
darkness
weekend
at
been,
bay.
son?
Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it, Cynthia said. This will put a smile back on your face, my dear, a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her, in the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
You don't think you did anything yesterday? It was great. Awesome. I saw my son yesterday. He came down and helped me
Emmett Elwood had had
some
enough.
of my leftovers.
All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, touching things, touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Need the key.
Oh, I have a fuse. He does not have the key on. Okay, that wasn't cackling of a taken, that was just rain on tin. Where was I going? So they had new choices available. But it doesn't want me to go in there. Let's go see Rose since she's sitting here in the rain by herself.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
'Cause you're not supposed to know about that shit, you know? First rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. You're really bad at this game, Saga.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
I love it. What about Cynthia Weaver?
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
Your mom?
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Toriel in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Dude. This is kind of cracked out.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Awesome. So, I still need the fucking bolt cutters.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that, too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too. You being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been. You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Alrighty then.
I need something to cut this.
I wish it would just give me the fuck. Now, Rose's key fob. Will get me into all sorts of places. I wonder if it'll get me into places in the wellness center as well as in here. There's nobody here. Why does it tell me that there's a conversation with new choices? Main hall. There's nobody in here either. It's telling me there's new choices. drank from the cup of the wise one for wisdom to be a seer. I gave up my eye in the light of the moon to shine and see the many worlds to madness beyond, across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree. I gave up my eye so many times. We lived and died and been reborn. We have met here before and will keep meeting still. Where did I put the eye? Before time I gave it to drink from the well of wisdom, the cauldron. Drank the moonshine, and then stands on the threshold. Okay.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them. Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
And now we have the Rose's key.
Rose Marigold left these lunchboxes for me. Alan Wake apparently told her to. I guess I owe her one. The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
We still have all of these pieces and parts and no actual answers. And still no bolt cutters. Exactly. I need to go up to the 3rd floor and see if I can speak to Ahti. But Rose did say they're supposed to be on the front porch. Well.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Is that it? He speaks much clearer in this game than he did in Control. Kind of tweaks me a little bit, though, that he's here.
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety.
Ooh.
Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the thanks.
Sheesh. Didn't see you there.
One creepy motherfucker. Came through here already, and I still couldn't find it. Or maybe it was just pointing out that Rose had said they used them. That's entirely possible, too. Is that all there was? See, I want to push those buttons. Because I bet that moves the bed. Oh, fuck! God damn it!
Key fob's no good without power.
But you let me get into that room.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
I was already in the basement. I have the fuse. But no clue where the fuse box is. Yeah, now I can use it, but I couldn't.
I bet Tor is having one of his...
Bet Tor's having one of his what? Where are you? Doesn't look like they're on the porch either. I wonder if it unlocked that door I needed. motherfucker.
A bust. He liked cats. Go night. Roasted it.
Why did it go glub glub? That's where the fuse box is, but how? Probably. It's probably where the fuse box is. Maybe not.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
Okay, we were already down here.
Key fob's no good without power.
Your key fob's not good without power. It was fine.
There.
There we go.
Power's back on.
Good. Good.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
Oh no. That was no good.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Okay.
It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in. He had it coming. Saga was trapped in a horror story. Time was running out. It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in. He had it coming. Saga was trapped in a horror story. Time was running out.
Nothing?
It was too late. She was underwater.
Didn't get me that time.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Is that what they're calling it these days? It's a really cool looking bathtub. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved it. Disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it. Lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp. I need him.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Makes sense. Let's see. Shadows are moving. No more light. No more lamps. Can't find my way out. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did to keep me safe. Considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? He used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that nonsense? There are no shadows. Just us. Tom and I forever. Found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. Magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right.
A power station? Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence? I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. Tor's a romantic, huh?
Oh. Hiding a thing with a nice little riddle like this better than the actual lock. How to get to the outer side by race 250 otter this world puns to help your conversations go swimmingly. So now it looks like we need to go get the record. And we still have no fucking bolt cutters. They're probably not going to give them to me until I defeat the bad guy. Which means going to the overlap. Framed by the old gods of Adgard to memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single, Anger's Remorse.
Anger's Remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Let's see. Trash hotel rooms and ruined pools. Lacy unmentionables. After hours shenanigans. Bob Balder. Fat Bob. Severe illness. Leaving his bandmates. Get the fuck out of my face. Balder's in Valhalla. He fought cancer. Amazing. Always impatient. He pressed a single copy of a single. Shit, where is it going? Here, this is where I was headed. Sounds almost like Rose is taking on Cynthia's role for that she had for Tom. It's like definitely hit it, fucking history repeating itself.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Alright. Talk to me
Angus
about
Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has torn the overlap. Angus Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
what about Freya's mom? Saga's grandmother.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. A nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken. Where is Angus Remorse now?
Giddy as a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Is there real code in there?
Angus Remorse. Where is
Something
it,
like
Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
I was already there.
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
I was already there. bathroom.
bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here. Tor's not becoming a Taken, but Cynthia is definitely corrupting him. Trying to keep him away from me?
Okay. So, now we gotta go back upstairs. Even though I was already fucking there. Cynthia's on the 3rd floor, right? Yes.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
I still need the fucking bolt cutters. God damn it. Yeah, there's nobody on the porch. Who the fuck are you? One that was restrained. Whichever one that was.
The song will show me the way.
Take control. It's backwards. Rem- Reminds me of the group. Oh, crap. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. Nightwish! I think. I believe that's the right group that I'm thinking of. I really do enjoy the fact that it's actual songs. It's not just a little blurb that makes you wonder about what the rest of the song might sound like. Woo! It's not what I meant to do. Cynthia. Music is banging. So 80s. I love it. Totally 80s. Alright, that's cool, but this is the one we really want to hear. Nemo's got the zoomies. Okay.
The overlap is at the pond. Fuck. Here we go again.
Body of missing youth. Nora, age 15. Discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla. Cause of death, drowning. Incident occurred during a gathering. Local youths first reported missing by her parents on Sunday. Police received a tip, treating it as an accident. But when was that? 18. No, that's when the paper. November 5th, 91. Or, yeah. Why is that important? I mean, we're gonna find out, obviously, but I mean, I hope. But at this point with this game, who the fuck knows?
Mommy, what are you doing? Help me, please.
This isn't real!
Mom, help me. I can't.
Fuck this place!
I thought her daughter's name was Logan. Of course, there's not going to be a map. Beware the drowned lady. I don't like it in here. This game's gonna give me a fucking heart attack.
Am I going in circles?
Yes. Yes, we are. Because that's what we do in an overlap. We go in circles until the bad guy shows up. God. I turned the volume up to hear the music. There we go. I think that's better.
I feel like I've been here before.
You think? Say they want you going around in circles until you're so pissed off you're not paying attention, and then they'll jump out and try to kill you, and then you'll jump like 3 feet high and, scream your pants off. But maybe that's just me.
I think I'm lost.
I didn't say it this time.
This doesn't feel like the right way.
Okay. Then we'll go this way. Four, five. They better give me the fucking bolt cutters after this.
Suppose. Bingo night!
Stay down, motherfucker. Okay, generator's running.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Bad guy's still there, but... Where the fuck are we?
Closer. Destroy the only way.
I don't know if I'm going the right way. Yes, I'm going the right way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
It was too late.
Cynthia. She's here.
Black liquid clogged his mind.
A dead end.
Between hearing my neighbors upstairs and the footsteps in this game, I'm fucking nervous.
Ugh, back here again. Locked. The key has to be nearby.
I saw the switch over there. I've got to flip it. I'm just... Fucking bolt cutters. They were in the cabinet that was locked just to tease me. Yeah. Yes, yeah, I got the keys. Looks like oil. This is... bolt cutters. Motherfucking bolt cutters. I really need a map. 'Cause there was a door down here somewhere. I don't think this was it. Oh no, Matt, that's man. That's just a whole lot of goes nowhere and does nothing. Really, really want them to explain this whole Nora collection. Alright. Kinda lost. Now that I have the bolt cutters. Okay. Now that I have the bolt cutters, I can't actually go anywhere. those switches off? I do. I really don't want to. There it is. Bitch! Power, huh? Okay. This is gonna be so bad.
Writing a story.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
No, I really want to leave. That's what I really want to do. So that I can go use the bolt cutters elsewhere. That's what I want to do. But it's not going to let me. saved.
Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
Not sure what I'm supposed to. Well, that doesn't look good.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga! It's so damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, it's too late. Bro. This is it for me.
Drown. I can't stand water.
Saga gets slid into a nightmare.
She got me good.
Let me dark water. She was underwater. Dark water pressed itself into her. A nasty wish. Shut out of her own peace.
It's so dark.
I'm aware.
Daughter was taken.
There must be a way to get the power back on.
Yeah,
Shit!
He had it coming. A dark shape pushed her down. The light bulb had blown. The shadows to come alive. Sinking into darkness. The darkness of a mental illness. The brothers were too old to stop it. Black liquid clogged his mind. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
I'm very confused.
This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
That's where we came in. I thought.
In the dark. Kitty is a young girl in love.
Is that not where I came in?
With no sense of up or down. She was alone. A bad trip. was too late. You can't do nothing. She was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Threatened beneath the water.
I don't know. And I don't think. No, I'm not. My brain's fried. But I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll probably be finishing some Tomb Raider. Probably finishing that up. Um, and then Friday with some more Path of Exile. Tuesday we should have Scotch. I'm looking forward to that. We'll be back again on Sunday with some more of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so confused. But I appreciate you coming out, hanging out, watching me play video games badly. I appreciate you, and I will see you Tuesday. We had a total of what, 5 jump scares? Yeah, the last couple, I'm surprised that I did not jump, but yeah, otherwise it would have been like 7 or 8. But that wasn't too bad. It's still for 3 hours. That's still pretty good. There's still a lot, I think. But I appreciate you. I will see you Tuesday.